Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Duskers. Today we are going to be doing the Duskers Daily Challenge for the 11th of May, 2022. Today, actually, we had a relatively okay ship. It wasn't terrible bad, but it wasn't super nice either to me. It was Gil, and we kind of got boxed in a little bit, or we got one of the power inlets boxed in because of random boxes, so that definitely didn't help us out. If I could toggle to the correct screen, that would be excellent. We'll take a look at that challenge here. We will go ahead and see that 8:35 is where everyone was able to stay because of the goo. Definitely not great. Varying times, just because of queue placement. So, yeah, Mystica taking longer than me? I wonder what Mystica did to take longer. Longer than LB. What did Mystica do to do that? Alright, well. Yeah, it wasn't particularly interesting. Boo! Didn't even get to... There had to be a couple drones somewhere. But just couldn't find them, so... You know how it is. Just starting Minecraft again because I just restarted it to make... I made some config changes. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have no ship upgrades at all. Okay. We have Agenta with 130 health. We have Glader with 100 health, and we have Volvagia with 90 health. That gives us a total of 20 points above average shown health. We are using a sensor today. So sensor it is and sensor it shall be. We're in a government B with 3 infestation types. Hull integrity is poor with an age of 405. Faithful scout capacity 22. So infestations are going to be everywhere, and I'm super not cool about this. I'm definitely a little bit worried about this one. Okay, I wish I do that. Definitely a little worried about this one. Oh my god, I'm tired. I did absolutely nothing today and that made me tired. Go ahead and ready one real quick. Just because it's the inverse of how my thing works. Government B, power and lay, man. No remote power is going to make this painful. I might nope out because of the way that door opening works. I'd also have to say that we're on the far left bottom side of the ship, which, depending on how big this government is, it could be really good or it could be really bad, depending on what we power and depending on what the interfaces have. You've gone ahead and started. Yeah, you're going to hear a little bit of turbines again. Sorry about that. Alright, go ahead and mute that. Little would have had the... Not on this mission. Not on today's mission that I did today. Not yesterday's mission. But I mean, the day before today / yesterday's mission, Little actually would have gotten the top score for that one ship with the Century. The Leaper and the Goo. But they got lag, which caused them to move back. And they took damage as a result because of goo, which wasn't even their fault. So they would have topped out the leaderboard if that didn't happen, which sucked. I do feel for you a little. That really sucked balls. So, without further ado, let's start today's mission. Let's see what we got. Am I recording? Am I recording? I am recording. I was like, all right, I'm recording the correct source. All right, cool. Yeah, no. How it's gonna be. Oh, Scrapola off the bat. Followed by nothing of particular use. So, just move into the next room and hopefully it's powered. It is. Ship scan. We have a defense somewhere. So that's big. R5 looking pretty nice. Do I hear anything? I don't hear anything. There's a defense in here. Alright, we're gonna mark this as safe. Cool. Ship defense. Door 9 is powered. What the hell is that? That is a cannon. It cannot be used. That open door is definitely going to make me a little bit nervous, so we're not going to door peek any further. For 17, we're going to open door 15, and hopefully that defense for 17, hopefully that thing there is powering defenses. Or it could have goo, and that would equally suck. But we don't know about that. So we're just going to wait a couple seconds. We'll wait the 30. We'll wait the timer. Tell you what, we'll wait the dang timer out. And if nothing does move, we're going to go ahead and assume it's going to be safe. Which is probably a rookie mistake. You could probably door peek that, but I'm not comfortable door peeking that. So R5 is probably going to be safe, which means the last 3 infestation types make 7, R6, R9, and R8 all bad. Alright. It's probably safe. We've gone ahead and checked it. We could go ahead and door peek that. It is indeed very safe. That is my food. Door 15. Defenses in R4. Feeling not too excellent. Well, let's move those guys out. Hopefully R8 has the power, because if not... See, so there has to be something in R8. We just have to figure out what it is. It might not move, for all I know. I'm nervous because I don't know what swarm, or whether we've got swarm or not. Okay, door 8 did in fact move. Door 15. Maybe it'll move. Oh, it's stuck in the doorway. Balls. Okay, it might not move back into room 8 then. That's a swarm, ladies and gentlemen. So that guy isn't going to move back. So swarm down there. That was definitely not what I wanted to do. So swarm down there. We're going to go ahead and get 2 back there. 3, get out of the way. Time, Jesus. Going to go ahead and generate that. Door 9, and hope that that is sentry. What? Sentry. Okay, sentry moving between those 2 rooms. That's definitely cool. Sentry in that room. The question is, do we have any more baddies in that room? We can go ahead and find out real quick. Door 11, because it's closed. Wow, that lag. I got a huge lag spike from that. I don't know if anyone saw that. But that lag spike was pretty big. Door 15. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Sentry dropping fat stacks, which is beautiful. So that room either has Leaper or it has Thing in it. And as for what I want to do about the swarm that we got going on, I could try lure. I could try luring, but I don't think that's a great, particularly fantabulous idea. I could try... What are my options here? What are my options here for this? I don't know what my options would be. So my options would be, like oh my god, we could potentially have Gyu. R9 could be clear. The option I have is to use the boarding craft to move the swarm into R3. That would be my next option. The only issue is that we don't know where the vent is. So the vent could very well be in those room in R7 and R6, and that's not good, by the way. I mean, the vent being there is not good, but the radiation happening is also very not good. Because we don't know where the swarm is. Let's go dock A3 and let's see if we can hear swarm. Because if we hear swarm in here, then we can confirm that vent is here. Okay, so vent is in room 8. Vent is in room 8. That sucker should have spawned already. Also, we're just not going to get radiation, which works for me. As for routing stuff, like, my best option is to try and move them all off the ship. Oh my god. So I think what I'm going to try and do is move them all off the ship into R3. And then we can, except for drone 2, we'll keep them over here in doorway. And then we'll see if we can get that swarm onto the ship and move it over here to room 3. Because I don't like the swarm being in room 8. I need the power. I could try door peeking via R7, and because I don't hear anything there, well, that kind of steals that. I have to go through R3. Ah, that's not bad. We do have power, so that's cool. I could try going into that room and waiting to see if I see anything. Door 9 might not close, which would suck. Door 9 may or may not close, which would suck. Alright, so here's what we got then. I'm gonna try doing a door peek there. I think we have goo. Or not goo, I think we have leaper. I need that airlock. Door 10. Defenses are disabled, right? Yeah, defenses are indeed disabled. This is goodbye if this doesn't work out. Door 9. Let's see. Because there's the next power inlet. Leaper is in there. Motherfucker. Okay. So confirmed Leaper wandering between that room. So that means that R9 should be clear. So I'd be willing to go in R9. Leaper being in there is definitely not great. And I don't know of a good way to use the defense room to move that Leaper, because Leapers are only going to move right. I don't have a good plan of progression here. Leaper being in that room kind of sucks. Moving the swarms from R8. We could dock to A3 and see if we hear anything, because there's probably nothing in R9. But I mean, we got no goo, so that's the good thing. There is no goo. What's 10 minutes gonna bring us? Nothing. Okay, well, 10 minutes, so the vent had to have spawned already. The vent, which means that thing is over there. So we're gonna try checking this out. There shouldn't be another Leaper here. If there is, I'm gonna be very sad. Oh no, RR is the correct command. Alright, safely dismountagens. Then dock A5. Yeah, swarms in R8. Alright. So that works. for the most part. So here's what we can do. Because we know that we have the power in our 7. We're gonna get everyone off the go ahead and generator. Oh, there might be 12-minute radiation. And we're gonna try and move those swarms right after we clear the radiation. Right after we clear that radiation timer, because the swarm could just not move, and I might need to bail onto a ship, and that would really suck. A5. I need that airlock, man. I really do need that airlock. I need 12-minute radiation, because that was 6-minute radiation. Okay. Looks good enough to me. Alright, suckers. Let's see if we can get you into the room. Go into room 1, please. Alright, does indeed have vent. RR, GD, A5. We're going to see if we can hear some swarmage going on. OO, D15. Oh, we got them both. Dang, bro, we got them both. Alright. I'll dig that. Alright. Door 11. Yeah, door clear. 30. So there's still a 10-pack. Motherfucker. So there was indeed a vent in there. 2. I don't like this at all. That leaper is a problem because I can't do anything about that there. I really cannot do anything about that, no matter how hard I want to try something. R8 could still have swarm, and that would be annoying if it did. Our 7 and our 6 having leaper is really annoying because leaper is not going to move. Come hell or high water, leaper will not move. Okay, R8 might be clear, but it's got vent. So, all things considered, I could open up that dang airlock and then get blasted by a dang swarm immediately. Alright, that's probably clear, but that was a half swarm. I don't like this. Door 8. Meanwhile, the leaper's not gonna move. Left. Oh, hello. They moved. Door 15. GD82. There is another swarm in there. That's great. So that means that vent is out of the way. That's great. That's perfect. Come on. So we can get into R8, and then we can figure out how to progress from there. Oops. Go ahead and dock to A5. Door 15. And OO when we get there. Alright, Mr. Swarm, get out of my ship. I'll take a look at that time. Yeah, it's okay for now. Good enough. DDA. Wow, we'll keep docked there for now. Okay. And then we just need to get 3 over there. So if that's a 10-pack, then we're cool. And R8 is clear. Now we can go check it out and hopefully not get wrecked by any unexpected leapers. No, there wouldn't have been unexpected leapers because that had swarm in it. So leaper in R7/R6 is definitely going to be a little bit of a pain because this door 7 may not close, and I do not want to risk leaper not making that work. Okay, you need to move. Thank you. Jesus. Door 11. 10-pack. Okay. Time. DDA. I don't know what airlock that is. 2. Our 8 is now clear. And let's go take a peek. Why don't we? Let's see. Nothing? Good. Oh, hello. Some scapola. There's the vent that I was speaking of. But there's no power. So, what do I do about Mr. Leaper then? Because I don't have a good way to make that one work. I would have to risk taking 90 damage. Which I do not want to do. Oh my god. So I don't think I'm going to explore it. Because I can get in there with generator, right? I can definitely get in there. How much health do you have? 100. So you can survive a leaper to the face. Except going up there, I could get trapped by Mr. Leaper and then be super fucked. So the fact that those rooms don't have things is super obnoxious. Let me just say. Everything in R4 is dead, though, right? Did I kill everything in R4? Everything was killed in room 4. Okay. So, oh, son of a gun. Open room 1. You have to go through this door. Door 17. Seriously? Door 17. Door 10. Put a sensor down. Airlock 5, seal integrity failing. And the best we can do is hope Leaper moves, but Leaper's not going to move. Door 9, DDA 5. To try and prevent that from happening, but it's not going to work out for us. Mr. Leaper will not move. So the next best thing that we can do is suckerize those 2 rooms from A4. And that would work if we could suckerize those 2 rooms. But then we get nothing from it. So we'll get nothing from it if we go ahead and suckerize those rooms, which is the next big issue. God, the fact that there's a Leaper in there is really annoying, and I got nothing else to work with. People are going to rush in there to try and close the door on that Leaper. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit? I know that there's at least 2 more scrap in there. But I don't think I can do anything. Like, this all implies that door 7 is going to close, right? I'm gonna end. Oh, air 5, seal integrity failing, and it also broke. I'm gonna not perform any more maneuvers because I don't think I can do anything. I really don't think I can do anything here. Yeah, I don't have any extra. Who's gonna get hit? R4 is also gonna get hit in 2 minutes, 20 seconds. And we have radiation, not to mention. Where's the radiation gonna help? Because Leaper doesn't die from radiation. Radiation isn't gonna help at all. Yeah, I had no solution for that. The power being in R7 is possibly the worst offender. You'd have to be either quick, and the Leaper would have to not turn around quick. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to risk it. I'm just gonna exit. I really didn't want to risk it. 835 current score. You could have gotten at least, I want to say 875. 775. That's missing 3 scrap. Probably shift scan scrap. Yeah, that's disappointing. That power placement isn't great. I need to do some Leaper recon stuff to make sure that I can actually get in and get out before Leaper. When Leaper doors are open, but yeah, I really don't like that. That layout is rough. I'll be interested to see how everyone else manages to do this and whether or not that door actually closes. Because that door might not close. I feel like the door should close because the Leaper should walk towards the door and then to the center of the room. Because that door is not directly in the center of the room. I don't know. We'll see. So that'll be all for today. Definitely slow on this one, trying to solve a puzzle that I do not want to risk. Just because it's 90 points if I take Leaper hit, it's 90 points. That's it. And it like whether or not the Leaper comes back in time is the roughest part of it all. So definitely not something I want to risk. I could potentially attempt to lure Leaper into defense room. That would be interesting. But it's Leaper, so it would probably see me and hurt me before. So that wouldn't work out in my favor. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how everyone else solves this one. Because that... whether or not the door is going to close is going to determine whether or not people take that Leaper to the face. Having the Sentry and the Leaper both be there, along with the power, rough, man, rough. So there's at least 2 more scrap on the table, potentially, and then even more from ship scan from the other terminals if you power that other section. So yeah, that's all for today, everyone. Rework power would have been helpful, but we did not have. So cheers, everyone.